everybody. Good night, good night, good night, good night. I trust that everybody had an amazing day. I had to drop in that steamy fabulous. Island is mine for all the persons in St. Vincent who are celebrating independence today. 42 years of independence. I have to squeeze in that skin of fabulous there. But good night, wherever you are dialing in from. Here's what I want you to do. Type in the chat so that I can see all the various countries that are actually dialing in on tonight. I'm just gonna pull up my chat here. All right, right. So go ahead, type what country you're actually dialing in from tonight so that I can go ahead and I can give you a little big up there. And in the meantime, while you're typing in what country you're dialing in from, because I don't want to take up too much time, let me go ahead and introduce myself, and I'm gonna come back to the chat in a short bit. So go ahead and type what country you're actually dialing in from tonight, right? My name is Natasha Shinobi Peters. Before I move on, the audio is literally here, how, just in case one or two persons come in and say, hey, I cannot hear, because they might be new to Zoom. Somebody just want to go ahead, type in the chat, let them know they can activate the headphone looking audio so they can go ahead and, well, the headphone looking icon, they can go ahead and hear everything, because I'm going to go switch over my screen right now, right? So my name is Natasha Shinobi Peters. I am from the beautiful island of St. Vincent and the Grenadines, celebrating 42 years of independence today. And born and bred here. But if you're in Dominica, know that I grew up in Dominica. And if you're in Trinidad, know that half of my family is in Trinidad. So we're good. Basically, my base profession was in media. And I'm telling you a little bit about myself because I want you to gather the legitimacy as to what you're about to view tonight, right? So I'm telling you a little bit about myself. I was in media for 19 years. I left media in 2016, ventured off, had two businesses. I had to close one of those businesses. And people didn't understand in St. Vincent why that business closed, right? But when that business closed, that business left me with some debts. And I was never a person that was really used to having bill collectors calling me, asking me, don't forget, you owe us this backdated rent. Don't forget, you have this to pay and that to pay. And it was a very uncomfortable feeling. As a matter of fact, I got to the point where I stopped answering the phone, and then they started to call me from different numbers, and I didn't know, and so I answered the phone. But needless to say, almost 4 years, it's almost, not quite 4 years, but almost 4 years ago, I got a phone call from a couple in Trinidad, Kenton Jackson, Elizabeth Henry. If you look at the participants list, you're going to see them. And they introduced me to the business information that you're about to view tonight. Now, what you want to understand is because everybody in my country knows me. It took me 3 months to tell them yes. Because I want to make sure whatever I'm going to be doing, it had to be legitimate, because people in St. Vincent are going to string me up if it's not, right? And it took me 3 months. I beat them around the bush because I was in a business before. That business didn't work out. And that feeling, being in that vibe, almost kept me from this blessing. Because a lot of times when God closes doors, it's because he's going to open better ones, right? At that time, I didn't know that. I just thought they were trying to get me to join something. Much like you on this call, right? Like you on this call and you're like, they're trying to get me to join something. That's how I felt over 4 years ago. But praise God, I didn't know that one of my business was going to close the way it closed. The second one is almost kind of not functioning. And so praise God, because this is a business that is literally having my back right now. And I didn't know that everything that happened all over the world from last year, that it was still going to be going on to this year. So again, praise God that I have something that I can do from the comfort of my home. And so this is basically the blessing that we're about to pass on to you tonight. I had the right connection almost 4 years ago. So tonight, I am about to give you the right connections so you can move on to the another 4 years, the another 5 years, the another 10 years of your life. So that is what tonight is about. Tonight is about giving you the right connection so that you can move forward and do things differently. That's what it is about. You look at the information and it looks good to you. You figure this is going to put back financial control into your own hands. You go with it. You look at the information. It doesn't look good to you. You tell the person who invited you on, thanks for the invite, but that ain't for me. That's about it. I'm pretty sure that's fair to everybody. Now, to break this down for you, I want to show you the four-way cash flow. It's really going to bring things clearer to you, right? And this is basically meant to show you the 4 ways that people earn in the entire world, right? Now, so it doesn't matter where you are in the entire world, right? So you could be in the BVI, you could be in Grenada, in St. Vincent. You could be Provincias. You could be in Trinidad, right? You could be in Nevis. You could be in St. Kitts in Guyana and Barbados. You could be where else? TT, Dominica, St. Lucia. So you could be from any of these countries that are on, and big up all your whole self for being on the call tonight, right? You could be from any one of these countries, ladies and gentlemen, right? And it doesn't matter where you are in the entire world. This four-way cash flow quadrant is really going to bring it clear to you. 60% of people, they work for someone. That's mostly everybody in the world, right? If you didn't go to work today, you wouldn't get paid, correct? 35% of people, they're self-employed. I'm speaking to a lot of self-employed people lately. On the regular, self-employed people will be making money. But with considering everything that's happening right now, a lot of self-employed people, they're looking to diversify their income because they realize that the physical structures or physical stores are not bringing in as much as they used to. So whether you're self-employed or you're an employee, that's 95% of the world's population. But you only have access to 5% of the entire world's money. Did that hit home to anybody? 95% of the world population is made up of self-employed people and employees. Only have access to 5% of the entire world's money. What does that mean? It means that it doesn't matter how hard you work, you're still always going to be making 5% of that entire world's money. Now, here's the question. How do you make the switch to where you're making more money than, making the kind of money that you actually want? So we're going to talk about investors. We're going to talk about business owners right now, right? So investors make up 1% of the world's population. They make money while they're sleeping, while they're awake, right? Business owners are 4% together. That's 5% of the world's population. How on earth are they controlling 95% of the whole world's money? So the question is, what are they doing that the rest of the world does not know about? And how do you start to do exactly what they're doing so you can have the same results? And so, ladies and gentlemen, that's what we're about to break down for you tonight. I'm going to dive in and show you what investors are actually doing so you could see if this is an area that's right for you. And this area is broad. So if I were you, I get a pen, I get a paper, jot down some stuff, because the person who invited you on, they're going to be able to give you clarity after. So you're going to have some questions. It's new information, and that's okay. Jot it down. The person who invited you on, they're going to give you the clarity. And then I've got a gentleman, a gem. He's coming on to tell you a little bit about what the business owners are doing. So he's going to seal the deal. So we're going to give this to you in two parts. If I were you, don't disappear. You want to stay on for the entire call, right? So let's talk about investors. Like I said, investors make money while they're asleep, while they're awake. Investors understand that they could invest in real estate, they're going to make money. They invest in stocks, they're going to make money. And if they invest in the foreign exchange market, which is the largest liquid financial market in the entire world, it's a $5.3 trillion per day industry. They know they're going to make money. And that's the reason why they're part of this industry, right? Now, this market is open 24 hours, 5 days a week. And 24 hours, 5 days a week, $5.3 trillion is actually being exchanged. Now, the figure's more than that, but I'm just giving you what's on record, right? And this is simply where you exchange one currency for the next currency so that you can earn potential income. The other market is a digital currencies market. Now, this is your cryptocurrency market. Bitcoin, Litecoin, Ethereum, Ripple, Dogecoin, name it, right? Any of the coins, cryptocurrencies, but the polite word, the respectable word, digital currencies. Now, investors are involved in this for two different reasons. Well, actually for more than two, but I'm going to give you two. One, it's set to hit $1 trillion in the market cap. That's one, right? Two, this is more than just trading cryptocurrencies. This is also investing directly in cryptocurrencies. This is setting the future stage for how we're going to be making payment, handling money, right? And I like to show persons the legitimacy of this. Now, if you're in Trinidad right now, there are grocery stores that are saying, hey, send us your cryptocurrency payment, right? So instead of you having to leave home, right? And then next thing, with everything that's going on, people want to stay inside. You pay, what's your cryptocurrency wallet? Send us $100 TT. We'll drop the groceries off at your door, right? In Antigua, there are over 40 places that are accepting cryptocurrencies. You can walk in, you can make payment, right? Now, let's say you're in the United States. You can purchase an entire vehicle from Tesla with cryptocurrencies, right? Or if you want to shop with Amazon, You can purchase goods and services from Amazon with Dogecoin. Now, let's say you're in the BVI, you're in Montserrat, you're in St. Vincent, you're in Grenada, you're in St. Lucia, any of the Eastern Caribbean countries, right? If you didn't know that our Eastern Caribbean dollar is available in cryptocurrency, I'm gonna look at you side-eye, right? It's called Dcash. And the Eastern Caribbean Central Bank, they've been working on this for quite some time. They released it in March of this year. That's really and truly why you want to know about cryptocurrencies if you're in the Caribbean, because now our EC dollar is in cryptocurrency, right? I can send EC dollar to you in Dcash. You download the wallet, right? And you can literally sign up for it with your local bank. I signed up for it with my government issued ID, my email address. They emailed it to me. And now I have my Dcash wallet. So maybe you're in the BVI and you want me to send some money to you. I can literally ask you what's your Dcash wallet address. I send you the money straight from here, straight to the BVI. We don't have to go through the bank. And that is why cryptocurrencies are important. Maybe some of you, you've got your kids studying in different countries at UWI, and you want to send them money, skip over the bank process, get the Dcash app, let them get it. You send the money over, you can go to your grocery store. Once they've got the app, pay for goods and services, leave your cash and your other stuff at home. Our Minister of Finance, the Honorable Camilo Gonzalez, he launched this in St. Vincent in early August. And I believe by now it's been launched in all of the Eastern Caribbean countries. You can go check this out earlier on. I really do like to pull up the website so that you can see the authenticity of what I'm talking about, because we want you to see the legality of exactly what it is that we do on this platform, right? And so, ladies and gentlemen, that is why it is really important for you to know about cryptocurrencies. So what our company has basically done, I Am Mastery Academy. You want to take note of that. I Am Mastery Academy. What our company has basically done is put together in very simple language how you can go ahead and do what investors are doing. How can you go ahead and invest in the foreign exchange market? How can you go ahead and learn about your cryptocurrencies, invest in it? How can you learn how to trade it, right? And simply by just having your smart device, your laptop. I trade from my phone because I have a phone with me all the time, your tablet, whatever device you've got, and you've got internet and data. The only thing that's missing is the proper information as to how you can go ahead and do this legitimately, legally, morally, and ethically, right? And so our company has put together 4 different academies. Now, as I mentioned, all right, I've got a gentleman who's going to talk about the Home-Based Mastery Academy. So I'm going to leave that out because you definitely want to hear from that gentleman, right? As I said, he's a gem. So he's coming up in a bit. So I'm going to talk about the Foreign Exchange Master Academy, the FRX, the High Frequency Master Academy, the HFX, and the Digital Currency Master Academy, the DCX. Now, the Foreign Exchange Master Academy is how I learned almost 4 years ago. Didn't know anything about exchanging one currency for the next. So I was a trading dumb. So if you're there sitting and you're saying, I don't know nothing, neither did I, right? I didn't even know you could exchange one currency for the next and make money on it online until I got this information, right? And this is broken down into short little video modules. So these video modules are like 6 minutes, 1 minute, 56 seconds. And all these information is breaking down from basic to intermediate to advanced information, right? How do you literally go ahead and trade, right? How do we trade? What are we trading? What's a buy? What's a sell? Everything that you need to know is broken down in these short little video modules. Now, what's really making this different? What's going to make the FRX different from the DCX to the HFX? I'm going to tell you. The FRX, you basically make money based on the distance that the trade travels, right? So you travel from here to here, you make money. From here to here, you make money. Like you travel a centimeter, you make money, but you travel a mile, you're going to make more money. Likewise, the DCX, the cryptocurrency, works the same. You're trading cryptocurrencies. That's the only difference. It's tailored towards cryptocurrencies, the DCX. But you make money the same way in FRX. You make money based on the distance that the trade travels. The trade travels an inch, you make money, but the trade travels a yard, you make more money, right? And to couple with that, the DCX, what makes it so impeccable is that we've got educators who tell us about the next best coins we can go ahead and invest in, right? So for example, right now, I wish I had known about this years ago. I would have invested in Bitcoin, but I missed that train. Although I'm invested in it now, but I missed the bigger train years ago, right? But we've got educators who are telling us now about the next best coins we can go ahead and we can invest in, which is absolutely incredible and amazing because their coins are bought this year for 10 cents, for 1 cent, for 20 cents, right? I'm gonna just leave those coins there. A couple years from now, those coins are gonna be worth what they're worth. And I'm gonna be happy that I did that, right? So that's your FRX and your DCX. Now the HFX is time-based trading. This is where maybe about 80 to 90% of our platform is, because our platform is currently present in over 120 different countries. And that's over 400,000 people all over the entire world. A majority of people, they're tapping into the High Frequency Master Academy because it allows you to place a trade in 3 minutes, time-based trading in 5 minutes. You're in, you're out of that trade in 3 minutes. You're in, you're out of that trade in 5 minutes. You've got educators and traders in the day, in the night on the platform, whose sole purpose is to guide you accordingly. They tell you when to get in a trade, when to get out of trade. You get full education on the session. You're working in the day, you tap into them in the night. You're working in them in the night, you tap into them in the day. And so for me, this is absolutely incredible because this is giving me all the hands-on training that I absolutely need, right? Here's what I'm going to do right now. We're going to bring up 2 individuals, right? And basically, let me make sure that I made them co-hosts, but maybe they got bumped off. Okay, so I got one person there. And let me just look for the other person because I made them co-hosts, but they got bumped off. Where is Letitia? I'm going to bring up 2 individuals. And there we go. There is Letitia. Hold on a second there. Let me just close that. We've got some amazing, incredible individuals on this platform who are literally having incredible success. And I want you to see the real people. Yes, I made them goals. Right. Okay, so hold on there. Just give me a second there. Sorry about that. Okay, good. I made the right set of people co-hosts now. Good. Right. So I want to quickly go ahead and first bring up Letitia Guy, right? She's right here in St. Vincent. She's one of our platinum leaders. She's an immigration officer by profession, got her degree and everything like that. And now with everything that's happening all over the world, plus our country went through a volcanic eruption, for those of you who don't know. Then we got hit by a really strong storm and everything like that. Now she's the only breadwinner in her family. Letitia tapped into this platform just about over a year ago, not knowing that all of this was going to happen, then she would be the sole breadwinner. But guess what? She's tapping into this platform. She's gone through the academy, and now she's having amazing results. What I want her to do is to quickly hop on, take a minute, and while she's talking, I'm going to show you the platform that she's actually logging into so that you can see how simple this is. Letitia, are you there?
Yes, I'm here. Good evening, everyone. Thank you so much, Natasha, for having me here this evening. Happy Independence to my fellow Vincentian at home and abroad. So yes, my name is Letitia Guy. I'm from St. Vincent and the Grenadines. I do HFX because, I'm a frontline worker. So
all right, Letitia, slow it down like a bit. Let me go into HFX so they could see.
Yes,
go ahead.
I'm very busy. So HFX Academy is the one that suits me for my schedule, all right? So with HFX, coming from a background where I didn't know anything about trading, HFX now with the academy, that's where my learning starts. I was basically able to tap into the videos. I was able to learn from basic, intermediate to advanced level. And what I love about these amazing videos, I was able now to watch them in my own time, right? So it doesn't matter my schedule. I was able to pause the videos, take notes, you watch them.
How's it going, everyone?
Let me pause, hold on.
This is Ness. And over the next few videos, what we're going to do is we're going to cover exactly what Forex is all about.
These are the videos that Letitia is talking about. Go ahead.
Right, awesome. So that's where the learning starts. You learn the basic. And then from that now, I was able to learn the different concepts. So by the time now I was able to access the educators, I was able to know a concept. So for example, I knew what a call mean. I know call mean buy. I know put mean sell. Like these basic terminologies, I was able to understand how to mark the charts, how to know things as support and resistance, because I don't know anything about these things. But what I'm grateful for with our Go Live, right? We have access to multiple educators, and it doesn't matter the time zone, and you're going to see the schedule shortly with the time zone, and we also have them available in different languages, right? So these are some of our educators that we follow here on the academy. So I work on shift. So if I work in the morning, I'm able to tap into educators in the evening and vice versa. So that's the beauty about it. And not only that, these sessions with the educators, basically you are able now to learn from them because they already have the experience. So they are teaching you. And one of the next thing I love about it is that now when they analyze the market, if they see potential trade ideas, then you could take them if you wish. So that's what I love about it. Being able to learn and also earn at the same time have been nothing but a blessing. So you're going to see what it's like on our educators session, and you could basically communicate with them in the chat box and ask questions, and they're able to reply to you. So we have educators live now. At this point in time, well, that's Nick Gomez.
So we're gonna see ETH being more of the bullish pair in my opinion, and contrary to the three. And what I'm talking about is ETH, XRP, and BTC. For now, my opinion has probably.
So for me, that's have been a natural gem for me, being able now to learn from the experts, because I didn't want to learn from mistakes. I wanted to learn from the ones who already have the experience. So for me, this journey have been nothing but amazing, because I was able now to get the hands-on training, because I know going to the traditional educational route, I had teachers that was teaching me about business, but guess what? They didn't have their own business, but the educators here, they already have the experience. So that's what I'm grateful for this amazing educational platform, being able to learn this new skill set, so being I could able to apply the knowledge gain and create different streams of income. So thank you so much, Natasha.
Thank you so much, Letitia. One thing before you go. So you've made money with this platform.
Yes.
And you've been able to take money out of your trading account, right?
Yes, I did. And we invest some of those money too.
I can see the grin. I can see the smile. I know. I'm just making sure. All right. Thank you so much, Letitia.
Thank you.
Caleb Daniel, you're there? Agent
Yes,
Caleb
I am.
Daniel. All right. So Caleb is another one of our platinum leaders right here in St. Vincent. And Caleb has been accessing this platform. He's going to tell you a little bit about what Academy is using, what tools he's using on the platform. And I'm going to show you guys as well while he's speaking, so you can see exactly what he's talking about. Caleb, go ahead.
Right, so good night, everyone. My name is Caleb Daniel. I'm from the beautiful island of St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Now, the reason why I said yes to this platform, reason being, because for me, I used to be the individual to basically work 16 hours every day, but yet my paycheck could have not taken care of my responsibilities. So I know I had to do something different. Enough was enough. So all I needed to know, I am going to be in control. I'm going to learn. From I learn it, I'll be able to own it. That's all I needed to know. I didn't even see this information you guys are seeing here. I just got started one time. After I got started, I see the information. I was like, wow, I love it, because actually a lot of folks actually doing it, right? But I basically started on the DCX. First, I started in the IM Center. This is where I learned the basics about everything about digital currency, right? As I went through here, I got my notebook, took my notes as I go through. If I don't understand, I can rewatch. From here, I went in the go live, right? And I found my favorite educator, which is Curtis Cobain. He is the individual who basically taught me everything I knew today. And before this platform, I didn't know nothing about trading. I never heard about trading before this platform. But I came here and applied the information that this company is offering. I'm getting the results from the trading. And also the IBO aspect, of course, I'm an IBO also, right? And with the trading, I also get potential ideas to the Swipe Coin app. Actually, my first time I earned income was from the Swipe Coin app. Within my second month, I literally cried tears out my eye. Literally, because I couldn't believe after working so hard for all these hours for that kind of money, and I was on my bed. After applying the information and copy and paste ideas from one app to the another app and earning potential income, and also helping others to do the same, now that is truly a blessing to me, right? And this platform is very young, basically, because over 400,000 students, and there are 8.something billion in the world. So guess what? It's still early where you can come and take advantage of the information before the masses, right? So that is it right there.
Thank you so much, Caleb. But before you go, so you actually make money trading?
Yes, I do.
And you've helped other persons in your business who are doing incredible things with trading as well, correct?
Yes.
I'm just making sure. I just want to make sure. All right. Thank you so much, Caleb. So,
Right.
So guys, you can see these are real people, right? They're right there. And they're literally utilizing the platform, and they're doing incredible, amazing things with the platform as well. And literally what you would have just seen is our IM center. And this is where everything is, all of our apps, our academies, our softwares, everything is in one place, as you just noticed. We've got some amazing stories. This is Monica Tapia. She's from Mexico. She's one of my favorites. When I heard her speak in Dallas, Texas, we had a huge event, not last year, the year before, when traveling was normal. She said the most powerful thing for her is being able to stay at home with her two girls, run business from home, and she's able to celebrate their birthdays. She wasn't able to do something like that before, right? So I absolutely love her. That's why she's smiling so much. And then we've got our personal coach and mentor, Gary Mcsween. He's from Trinidad and Tobago. And this gentleman says, I am wealthy, but for more than one reason. Now, this is a gentleman who did not have the money to get started on this platform. He borrowed it. He got started. And the most incredible thing, he was able to move from where he is to today, standing as a seven-figure earner on this platform because of the information he got from this platform and how he was able to utilize it. Most importantly, he's helped persons now in over 46 countries to be able to do the same thing. So the blessing is working for him, but he's working along with other persons so that he can pass that on to them as well. Just over the past couple of weeks, he literally helped some persons in Thailand to become six-figure earners, right? So that is absolutely incredible, ladies and gentlemen. In our business space, he is literally one of our top earners. He's literally one of the most respected persons on this platform as a Chairman 100 in Trinidad and Tobago, because I want you to know the gentleman you're about to hear from. In Trinidad and Tobago, this gentleman is one of the hosts on CNC3 morning show, television morning show, one of the top television stations in Trinidad and Tobago, hosting a show called My Money Matters. So in Trinidad and Tobago, you know that he is a well-reputable character and personality. That is a gentleman that you're now about to hear from. Ladies and gentlemen, please allow me to welcome tonight none other than Mr. Gary Kirk Mcsween, straight from Trinidad and Tobago. Mr. Mcsween, sir, are you there?
Absolutely, Natasha. Can you hear me okay?
Loud and clear, sir.
Awesome. I'm extremely excited to be on this call tonight. Good night, everyone. You just heard from Natasha Shelby-Peters, one of the top leaders within our organization out there in St. Vincent, the SVG. And by the way, I want to say happy independence to everyone in St. Vincent and the Grenadines. We respect every single one of you, and we celebrate you guys today. I'm excited again, as I said, to be on this call. You guys heard every single thing about this platform so that you can actually make a decision. You know, when I got introduced to the company, as Natasha would have told you guys, I went through a tough time financially as a full-time entrepreneur for about 1.5 years, 2 years. And it was a challenging period, kind of like what a lot of people are going through right now. You know, a lot of people are going through tough times. They can't pay their rent. You know, they can't pay their loans. You know, they're basically skipping bills. You know, asking a friend to borrow money so you can pay this person, and then, right? And then you look at your bank account and your balance looks, you know, it looks kind of funny, right? You know, I used to have a statement, my money used to look funny, right? I don't know if anybody know what I'm talking about, but, you know, most people right now, because of, you know, 2020, the pandemic spilling over into 2021, a lot of people have, their savings have dried up. You know, a lot of people who have mortgages and loans, they basically, you know, pulling at straws right now. People are really, really going through something. But here's what I want to tell you guys. In the midst of every calamity, there's opportunity. In the midst of every challenge, there is opportunity. Matter of fact, if you spell out the word challenge, the first 3 letters and the last 3 letters of the word challenge really spells change. So in every challenge that there is in your life, you must be looking for an opportunity to change. Now, here's what I want to tell you. For things to change, you have to change. Think about it. For things to change, you have to change. If you want your finances to improve, that means you have to improve. You can't look at somebody else or be pointing fingers at somebody else. You know, when you point a finger at someone, you know, they're 1, 2, 3 fingers pointed back at you, right? There are 3 fingers pointing back at you, because the truth is, you are the problem. Whatever financial challenges you're going through right now, you are the problem. But don't worry. Some of y'all are starting to be like, what's going on with this guy? You're the problem, but you're also the solution. You are the solution. If you improve you, guess what? It spills over into every single area of your life. What this platform called I Am Mastery Academy is going to do for you is going to lead you on the path of improving yourself. And the way to improve yourself is by edifying yourself, is by growing. We're not here to try to get you to sign up. Hundreds of people are signing up in our business every day. So that is not the point. The point is for you to recognize that, you know what, really, I got to change. Let's just say, for example, you got a job right now. You don't like the job, but you have to stay in the job because it's helping you to pay bills. Well, how am I going to give myself a better opportunity? Well, I gotta improve. I gotta become more valuable. Does that make sense? Write this down, or if you're on your phone, take note of this. Money follows value. The more valuable you are, the more money follows you. The less valuable you are, the less money is going to come to you. Here's another thing I want to share with you guys that you will have access to when you become a part of this community. Association. How many of you ever heard your mom or your parents tell you, show me your friends and I will tell you your future? Show me your friends. My mother always tells me this. Show me your friends and I will tell you who you are. This is another challenge that most people have. When they're going through a tough time, when they're going through challenges, they find people that are going through the same challenges that they're going through. And guess what? They all talk about the same thing. And as a result, misery loves company. So everybody who's going through challenges, they all hang out together. Am I talking to somebody tonight? Right? So as a result, everyone is spinning top in mud. Everybody's in the same situation. Nobody can help each other. What if you started associating with people that actually have the life, actually have the results that you want in your life? Guys, let me tell you this right now. I am not that intelligent. I am not that smart. Do you know what I did? So 2014, 2015, 2016 was rough for me financially. But in that process, I found someone that had the results that I wanted, and I just decided to stay very close to them. Right? That's all I decided to do. Right? It wasn't easy. No, it was tough. I'm like, man, when am I going to get a break? When are things going to happen for me? But then I started listening to successful people, and I started realizing every successful person, they went through challenges. They went through tough times, and they explained how they came out of the challenges that they went through, right? And how they became a success. So as a result of association, my life changed. I got started in this company 2016, borrowed the money to sign up in the company, didn't even have the money. If you're on this call, you don't have any money, don't feel bad. I was once there. I was once there in 2016, to be exact. 2016, I didn't have the money to sign up in the same opportunity we're presenting to you tonight. Didn't have the money. Where did it come from? Desire. It came from God opened up the door. I pray a lot. I'm a son of the Most High God. And guess what? God opened up a door for me. If you truly have a desire for something, you want something bad enough, and you ask God for provisions, he's going to give you the provisions. I'm telling you right now, he's going to give you the provisions. So God opened up the door. I got started in the company, and the way I got started, the gratitude, the desire I had to say thank you was one of the things that drove me to work this business hard. Also, my wife, at the time when I was going through our tough times financially, it was our first 3 years of being married. So imagine you took the people's daughter from her house and you got married to her. You're doing well, but then all of a sudden you start going through tough times. And she was there with me. She stopped right there with me. And she was one of the driving forces to me making sure that we will never be broke a day in our lives again. Matter of fact, I had this conversation with myself. I said, Gary, you are never going to be broke a day in your life again. How many of you on the call are sick and tired of being broke? You're sick and tired of living month to month. You're sick and tired of not being able to buy the things that you want to buy. You're sick and tired of not being able to just live life by design. How many of you are sick and tired of that? Guess what? I'm gonna tell you right now what you need to do. You gotta change. You gotta change. You gotta improve. Same thing I'm telling you. So I want you to get that message, because even when you sign up in the company, you are going to have to decide to grow as a person, to improve yourself. Because remember, money follows value. So you're at the right place. I'm gonna tell you right now, you came on this call, you honored the invitation, and you came on this call tonight. You are someone that is on the right path to success. Okay. So I Am Academy has been around for 8 years. It's a legitimate educational platform that will teach you skills of being able to earn money in the financial market. The skill that you learn will allow you to earn. The more you learn, the more you earn. Does that make sense, guys? Right? So to get started on this platform, pretty simple. There are 4 options. So pay very close attention. Don't miss this part right here. Don't let anybody distract you. Pay attention, right? So to get started, there are 3 packages, $235 to register. That's the initial payment. That's $235. And then that gives you access to the academy, the live trading classes, and a software to complement the academy. So $235 initial payment for FRX, $235 initial payment for HFX. If you want, screenshot this. If you're on your phone, take a screenshot so you can have this information, right? Then you have the DCX package, same $235 initial payment, right? So those first 3 packages, the initial payment is $235. So that's to get in. Now, every 28 days, there is a subscription fee. So it's just like for example, your phone bill. If you have a postpaid phone, you have a subscription fee. It's just like your electricity bill. That's a subscription, right? Because every month or every other month, you have a subscription fee to pay, right? Another example is your internet, right? You have a monthly subscription or a monthly bill to pay for your internet. All those 3 examples are utilities, for example, utilities that you need to live month by month by month, right? What if you could now have something that you do subscribe to, but it actually gives you education to put money in your pocket? Well, that is what you're subscribing to when you get started with the company. Then we have the Elite Pack. The Elite Pack gives you access to all 3 academies in one. So that's the difference. The Elite Pack, take a screenshot of this slide here, right? $325 for the Elite, right? Because it gives you access to the FRX, HFX, and DCX package all in one. And then there is a monthly subscription of $275. So when I came into the company, we did not have the Elite Pack. Today, I have the Elite Pack because I trade all 3 markets. Does that make sense? So I want you to understand that wherever you can start, you want to start. If you ask me which one I would recommend the Elite, because if you want to trade FRX, you can also get access to DCX. If you want to trade HFX, you can also get access to DCX, right? Because it's the most valuable package that we have. So that is how you get started as a customer. The definition of a customer in I Am Mastery Academy is someone that is joining the platform, joining the academy to learn the skill of multiplying their money. There is a statement out there: if you don't learn to multiply your money, somebody will multiply your money for you. Matter of fact, how many of you know that the banks, the financial institutions where you probably put up money, you save money, for those of you that save, do you know that they're only required to keep 10% of your deposits at hand? They can legally, literally move out 90% of the money that you put in, and they're making money on your money. How many of you know that? How many of you know that the banks are doing that? So let's just say, for example, you put $1,000 in to your bank to save. They can actually take out $900. They can lend it, they can invest it, they can do whatever they want with it, and they make money on your money while your money is there. They're only legally required to keep 10% of the money. So I'm telling you right now, you are at a loss if you are not learning to multiply your money. You got to learn to invest money. Money is dead if it's sitting in a bank. To you, not to the bank. Because by the way the bank system is designed to make money off of other people's money. That's how the system is designed. The banking system, that is how it's set up. It's not set up for you to win if you don't understand how to use it. So imagine today somebody called you, text you, invited you on this call and say, hey, come and learn a skill or come and hear information about learning how to multiply your money. You come on the call, and just by a decision tonight, you're going to get access to a community. You're going to get access to multi-millionaires. You're going to get access to people that are educated in this space to teach you how to do it. By the way, you want to hear a secret? If you actually learn this, it could change your life. If you actually learn the skill, you will start this thing part-time, and you could actually turn this into a career over time. Do you know how many people I know that knew nothing about this, and today this is how they live? I kid you not. Okay? So when you're coming in, I want you to give yourself time to succeed. I recommend to everyone, give yourself at least a 6 to 12 month window so you can actually master the craft. You cannot master it in 1 month, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, can I be honest with you guys tonight? Can I be honest with you? Trading is not an overnight thing. You're not going to come in here and all of a sudden you're going to become a millionaire. It don't look like that. Sorry. It don't look like that. Right? Let me ask you this question. For those of you that are guests on the call, what if you went to the doctor and the doctor told you they only studied for 1 month? Would you let that person touch you? If the person said, hey, yeah, I went to medical school for 1 month, I am now a qualified physician, I can cut you up. You'd be like, hell no, you ain't touching me. Get away. You'll be like, get away, right? Because you know people who study to become a physician, they study for like 7 years, and then they they have to go through, right? I studied to become an engineer. That didn't happen in 1 month. I went to school for 7 years. Y'all understand what I'm saying? So when you're coming in this space, yes, it's an opportunity to make money, but you are really coming in to learn a skill. And when you really learn that skill, guys, it's just like a trade. For those of you that are a carpenter, or you're a mason, or you're a plumber, when you have the skill, you can make money. Trading is a skill. Does that make sense? So when you're coming in here, you got to give yourself time. And when you approach it that way, matter of fact, I can tell you the truth, the people that really have legitimate results in trading, they actually gave themselves time to learn the skill. Does that make sense? Right? So that is how you start. Now, here's the beauty. For those of you that are wondering, well, you know, Mr. Mcsween, I see this price to sign up. I have no problem with that. But that monthly subscription, man, listen, you don't know what I'm going through right now. I do. I do. Matter of fact, you know, I was thinking just like you. When I was viewing the presentation the first time, I'm thinking to myself, Gary, if you sign up in this thing, you got to figure out a way for this thing to pay for itself. And when I saw this slide, the 2 and 3 program, the company says, if you refer 2 people to the platform within 28 days, your next month of subscription becomes free. I'm like, oh, I said, yo, I can do that. I know 2 people for sure that like me. I know 2 people that like me that will be open to hearing about this, and I'm pretty much sure they're going to get started. So you just refer 2 friends to our academy, you're going to get your next month of subscription for free. I'm like, wow, I can buy myself more time. The other thing I said is that we can actually help a lot of people because the more they learn, the more they earn. The second aspect of the company is also very, very powerful, where there is another challenge, again, that most people have, a lack of cash flow. You remember, I told you guys, most people don't even have $1,000 in their savings account. So do you know when you get paid the money from your job, you're supposed to be dividing your money up. But because your living expenses are so high, all you're doing is paying bills and you have very little to buy food and to carry on for the next pay. Am I talking truth? I know. I was broke before, so I know how this thing works, right? Right? I was legitimately living month to month before, so I know exactly how this thing works, right? So most people are not even putting money aside for investing. Because what you're supposed to do when you actually get paid from your job, you're supposed to put money aside for living expenses. You're supposed to put money for tithe and charity. You're supposed to put money for savings. You're supposed to put money for investing. But people are not even doing that. So people don't have an investment section in the money that they're putting aside. They don't even have money for investing. So they don't have cash flow. So when opportunities come up, you're not even able to capitalize on it. The people that win are the people that have money put aside for opportunities. Opportunities come to those that are prepared for opportunity. Does that make sense? So the challenge is people don't have cash flow. How can we help people like that? By the way, let me tell you this. I'm going to share with you the second aspect of this company. And I remember seeing it. And after I saw the presentation, I walked up to the CEO and I told him, I asked him a question. I said, okay, so if trading works so well, why did you put together a compensation plan for people referring customers to the platform? I was trying to be facetious, meaning I was trying to be bold-faced, like, well, I thought your company is so good. Like, why did you have to put together a referral program? He said, well, Gary, most of the people that join this platform don't have the money to actually invest. I'm like, do you know he was talking to me? Because I didn't even have the money to sign up. Right? So where was I going to get the money to actually start trading with and investing? Well, I'm going to show you now. And this part of the company is optional. You don't have to do it. But if you're open to getting cash flow, like an extra $1,000 US a month, and that's really why we put together this call to show people how to do that, you can actually use this money with the knowledge that you're getting on this platform, and you can now multiply that money. By the way, you're not operating like a bank. Ooh, how many of you like the sound of that? How many of you would like to start operating like the bank? Making money off of other people's money. Does that make sense? So you're making this, so now this is extra cash flow that I Am Academy will pay you, but you got to be smart, because earning money is not the deal. What you do with money is what is important. What you do with money, when you earn money, what you do with that money is what allows you to become financially successful, ladies and gentlemen. Right? So look, you can become an independent business owner. You're going to pay $16.45 more to upgrade to an IBO. You're adding on the IBO kit. So you can take a snapshot of this and just remember $16.45. Once you decide to become an IBO, yes, you're going to still keep learning the skill of trading, getting on the live trading classes, using the tools, but the company will pay you for referring people to the platform. So the first commission we have is our fast start bonus. Every time you refer someone directly to the platform, the company would pay you either a $25 commission or a $50 commission based on the package that they get started at. The second commission is our weekly residual income. Help 3 people get connected to the platform. You're now a platinum 150. You're earning an extra $37.50 a week, which is $150 a month. Platinum 600, you accumulate 12 customers. Now you're earning $150 a week, $600 a month. Platinum 1000, you accumulate 30 subscribers in your network. Now you're earning $250 a week, $1,000 a month. You know, in my organization, every single day, we have brand new P150s, brand new P600s, brand new P1000s every single day within our organization. Think about this. We have customers that take the commissions. Remember, I told you making money is not the deal, but what you do with the earned money is what makes you become successful. So they're taking this money and they're getting on the classes, and then they're multiplying this money. They're taking the education and then they're investing into different technologies. Tell me that's not a win-win situation. Tell me that's not a formula that can help the average person, right? Just today, because of smart investments, my money is just working for me, right? Money needs instructions. Money needs direction. If you give it direction and you tell it to do something for you, it will do it for you, right? Some of you just allow money to be your master as opposed to you mastering money. It's time for you to start mastering money, right? And money's not bad, right? It answers all things. Platinum 2000, you help 75 people, right? You're going to earn an extra $2,000 a month. By the way, you see this? You see that Platinum 1000 level? For every person, and pay attention to this, for every person that signs up in the next 72 hours, you're going to get a private training with me where I will teach you how to actually get to an extra $1,000 US a month. I'll say it one more time. For the persons that get started in the next 72 hours. So today is Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, by Saturday, 8 p.m. You get registered with any one of the packages. You're going to have a private session with me, Natasha, and every leader that's on this call that you register with, whoever you referred you to the call tonight, whoever you signed with, they will put you in a group call with me, and I will do a training to show you exactly how to get it done potentially before the end of the year if you do the work, right? Platinum 2000, 75 customers in your network, that's an extra $2,000 a month. You have Elizabeth and Kenton, they're Platinum 2000s. You have also Natasha, who's also a Platinum 2000. You have another Platinum 2000 in St. Vincent and the Grenadines, Rosette, right? Some of you might know Rosette if you are from St. Vincent, right? She is into politics as well. So Platinum 2000 is a nice position. An extra 2,000 US a month is nice. You're helping people, you're winning. Platinum 5,000, 225 customers. That's an extra $5,000 a month. I have a 24-year-old in my team. He's 24 years old. Listen to this. He's 24 and he's making an extra $5,000 a month. Matter of fact, we have a young, brand new 18-year-old is a Platinum 1000 in our team. Right? Then we have the level called Chairman 10. You build a network of 500 customers. 500 customers. Guess what? You are now earning an extra $10,000 US a month. Now, here's what's cool about this. You're not limited to doing it in your country. you're using the internet to grow the customer base. You can literally grow a customer base anywhere in the world. Anywhere in the world. I sit right here in Trinidad and I have a global organization. Global. That's the power of the internet, ladies and gentlemen. I don't have to leave my house, and I see we're on Facebook Live, so I would not be disclosing income. I'm doing extremely well. Right? I am doing extremely well, right? Just know that. So imagine getting access to the knowledge, to the mentorship, to a system, and you just have to come in and be disciplined, be consistent. And over a period of time, you can have tremendous success. We have people that come in their first month and they hit it out the park. Then we have some people that come in and they have to take their time and learn, right? It's all based, whatever you put in is what you get out. If you're lazy, you can sign up. If you're lazy, I'm gonna tell you right now, nothing is gonna happen. But you can be lazy after you get rich, not before, right? I know some rich, lazy people, no problem. You're already rich. Money's already looking for you. But if you are lazy now, my friends, and you sign up in this deal and you do nothing, nothing is going to happen. But if you sign up, you get on the sessions, you learn, you be consistent, you be persistent over a period of time, my friends, just like Natasha, just like Letitia, just like Elizabeth, just like Kenton, just like Rosette, just like Gerono, several other leaders on this call, you can become a success as well. Right? Somebody said, how to turn the volume up? I can't hear nothing. I think everybody else is hearing me. You're the only person that's not hearing, right? So, ladies and gentlemen, get started. If you can, get started tonight. If you can't start tonight, start in the morning. If you can't start in the morning, before tomorrow ends, sign up. Where are you going to get the money from? Find it. Right? Remember, I told you I didn't have the money to sign up. But I was so excited. I'm like, Lord, how am I going to get the money? And you open up a door. If you really want it bad, you're going to get it. Hands down, you are going to get it. And here's my recommendation. Operate with a certain level of urgency. You see, when it comes to opportunities to edify yourself, don't stick. Don't stick. Operate with a certain level of urgency. Get yourself positioned, you know what I mean? And make it work. And when you sign up, put the time and the effort in. So the next 72 hours, I don't care who it is, where you are, doesn't matter. Whoever signs up in the next 72 hours, you're going to be in a private training with me. I'm going to show you the blueprint on how you can get to an extra $1,000 a month before the end of the year, even before Christmas. So God bless you guys. Remember this, all things are possible to them that believe. I welcome every single one of you to the Impact 20K families, right? We are on the road to helping countless individuals to transform their lives with this information. Natasha, I'm going to pass back over the call to you, superstar.
Mr. Mcsween, sir, thank you so much. We're always in appreciation because we know your schedule is extremely tight, and we know you really stretched it to be on this call tonight. We really appreciate you, sir. And ladies and gentlemen, the truth is the only person who can tell you how to become a seven-figure earner is a seven-figure earner. And you just heard from a seven-figure earner. So if I were you, I'd take his advice, go ahead, get back to the person who invited you on, and let's help you to end 2021 strong. Let's help you to start 2022 even stronger. Good night, everybody. God bless, and welcome to I Am Master Academy.